So people requested to see my testosterone levels after 13 years in a high carbohydrate, low fat vegan lifestyle. Here they are. Check it out. So here we have the blood test. Let's zoom in. So we have patient Harley Johnstone. I should have had Durianrider on there. Anyway, so we have the date. What's the date? Where's the date? 5th of May 2014, today in Australia. Just picked these up from the lab. Picked those up for the doctors as well. So we have a testosterone 25.6 and the range is 11 to 32. Now I've written here in the pen 0.5 to 2.4, that's women. So a lot of women say, Harley, I don't want to go to the gym because I'm going to get too swole. Well, you won't, because you don't have enough testosterone, ladies, to get big. That's why the female bodybuilders do testosterone so they can get big. That's why female athletes do so well on testosterone, because they can just perform like men. So there you go, women, that's the range for testosterone for ladies, and guys, that's the range in Australia. It varies from nation to nation, but you see the Durianrider, 37-year-old, 13 years vegan, sitting on the higher end there, 25.6 Durianrider testosterone. Now what's important though is your free testosterone. That's what's important, that's what's circulating in your body. Now this can vary a lot from the morning to the evening. So what we have here is 709. So it sort of says it's too high, but if you look at other countries, often 750 is the cutoff line. But in Australia, we have a low testosterone epidemic here, so the average testosterone is a bit lower. So Durianrider is higher than the upper end here, but that, if I went to a different country like in Uganda or something where the testosterone levels are higher, I would be on the upper end versus over the top. And we can see here 3.5 to 30, that's the women. That's the women range there. So again, ladies, if you want to get as big as a man or look like a man, you have to do testosterone. I don't recommend it, but it just goes to show women that if you go to the gym, you're not going to get big, okay? Don't be thinking that. You won't have enough testosterone to grow muscles like a man does. Simple as that. So there you go. There's the blood tests. Legit. How much more legit can you get than that? So if anyone is saying they're not legit tests, I will bet you 100,000 US dollars. YouTube is my witness. I've got the money. I've got the tests. If you want to trash talk it and say they're not legit, 100,000 bucks. Put your fucking money on the table versus be a little, it's not done, man. If you want to put your money where your fucking mouth is, you don't mean nothing. Your debate means zip. So anyway, people say, well, how did you get your testosterone levels so good, Harley? Well, there's a lot of factors in testosterone. If we look up the anti-testosterone lifestyle and dietary factors, let's have a quick look. Look it up online. This is not just me saying this. This is clinically, medically documented stuff. Stress. High stress drops your T levels. It's been proven many, many times. A high-fat diet makes you more estrogen dominant. And high estrogen levels compete for T, and they drop them down. That's why you see a lot of men today walking around drinking their milk. Milk is full of estrogen. Organic, raw, local, grass-fed, whatever. It's full of estrogen. It's designed to make that little baby cow grow. Get fat. It's designed to make you fat. Estrogen is like a fat-storing hormone. So that's why you see a lot of men will have that female fat pattern distribution on them. They have, sort of man boobs or whatever, and that's fine, but it's too much estrogen in your diet. You don't need much. You don't really need any to eat it. Your body produces what it needs to. But people are having the dairy. That's why when you go to Asia, everyone's slim. And Africa, everyone's slim. And once they get the dairy product, blow out. So if you want to get fat and decrease your testosterone, get on the dairy. That's why you see all the guys in the gym who are guzzling dairy, they have to take testosterone as well, because otherwise they get too estrogen dominant. So what would happen if they took the dairy out? What would happen to testosterone? You have 20-year-old guys, 25-year-old guys in the gym doing testosterone injections and drinking a gallon of milk a day. Go mad. And it's like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? You're like having all that estrogen and all that testosterone, and then you wonder why you're on Nolvadex or Clomid or tamoxifen? What the fuck? You got 25-year-old kids out there taking Clomid and tamoxifen, etc. Crazy. Just cut the estrogen out of your diet. What are you doing? Another factor is alcohol. I haven't drunk a drop of alcohol since 2001 July. Well, maybe the closest thing I get to alcohol would be a bit of a fermented peach that was sitting on the tree too long or whatever. But I don't drink beer, spirits, wine. I don't drink any alcoholic beverage at all. Not since July 2001. Testosterone kills, doesn't want like alcohol. Alcohol kills your testosterone levels off. It affects your testes. Testosterone is produced in men by the testes, your nuts, and your adrenal glands. So if you're having a lot of stimulants, a lot of pre-workout powders, caffeine, tea, that's going to affect your adrenal glands' ability to produce a sufficient amount of testosterone. So if you're going to use stimulants, I don't recommend them, but if you're going to, do very, very sparingly. People out there drinking 10 cups of coffee a day. I'm like, what are you doing, man? No wonder people are... Testosterone deficiency is so rife today in society. So my tip would be, look at your diet and lifestyle. Can you eat less fat? Can you drop out the dairy or whatever? Look at Asian cultures. The highest fertility rate in Asia. They have the soy. They don't have the meat and the dairy like we have in Australia, UK, Sweden, Finland, the USA. They don't have that. They don't have testosterone scripts needed because look at how much they breed over there. Asia and Africa, high carbohydrate diets. The highest banana consumption on the planet is Uganda. Uganda has the highest fertility rate on the planet and very low fat intake. Very low fat intake. And everyone's slim. They're slim, horny, energetic and breeding. And what do they live on? Bananas as their staple, and then followed by rice and sugar. People that say, you've got to eat more fat to get... No. Go to Uganda. Go to Thailand. Look what the traditional people eat. Breeding like rabbits. What do rabbits eat? Grass. Low-fat diet. Look it up. Look where the most testosterone is consumed, and look where the most fat consumed. Australia, US, England, etc. Simple as that. Another factor was, what else? We have a list here of testosterone killers. An incredible one is posture. It was done with the Harvard University study. Harvard University postural testosterone study. Look it up. Where if you stand up taller, you produce more testosterone. It's a simple fact. If you walk around like this, poor me, my life's really tough, I live at home, I'm 44 years old, I live at home, and if you had that sort of mentality, your testosterone levels drop down. They drop down. So if you walk straight taller, your testosterone levels go up. Harvard University study. Check it out. So there's some little tips on testosterone and health. There's my blood tests. I would like to see other people put their blood tests up. I know Rob Wolf, the famous paleo diet author, Rob Wolf put his blood tests up, testosterone levels, and quote, I had the testosterone levels of an 80-year-old woman, unquote. And that's from following the paleo diet for like 8 years or something. So I would recommend that if you're doing the paleo primal diet and you're having problems with testosterone, you need to drop your fat intake down. Just check it out. Talk with your doctor. Look up Dr. McDougall and all his work. It's very common in the paleo primal CrossFit world to be doing a lot of testosterone because you're killing your testosterone. You're following a low carb diet. You eat heaps of estrogen dominant fat, animal fat full of estrogen, and you're like, whoa, I need some testosterone. You know what I mean? That's why I see a lot of paleo guys doing the steroids because they're estrogen dominant. So I would say look at your diet and lifestyle before you start taking anabolic steroids for your paleo primal diet. That's my tip. Share your comments and questions down below. Another thing would be if you hang around attractive women. That's been studies done. That can increase your testosterone as well. So I find that can be a factor. But stress, caffeine, high-fat diets, alcohol. They're the things you want to look at if you're having problems with your T levels. Forgot 3 more points. 1, 100% of the testosterone products in the market today, or people injecting testosterone, that's all soy-derived. It's all derived from soybeans. Isn't it interesting? So all the testosterone products out there are actually vegan. They're all derived from soy. People think, it's derived from bull test. No. 100% of the testosterone that professional bodybuilders and athletes are using today is derived from soybeans. A second tip would be, someone mentioned when you get a vasectomy, your free testosterone, your circulating testosterone levels are increased. This has been medically documented. So if you do get a vasectomy, a lot of guys, their testosterone levels, their free testosterone, they go up. And that could be from a variety of factors, probably less stress, whatever. Another third tip was that there was an Oxford University study that referenced vegans have a higher testosterone level on average compared to their meat-eating brothers and sisters, etc. So that was, look it up, the Oxford testosterone vegan study. A lot of factors play in testosterone, but there's my levels after 13 years on the high-carb diet, low-fat, keeps you lean, keeps you healthy, keeps you virile. One reason I had a vasectomy when I was 26, 27 was I understood that the vegan diet makes you more fertile, especially if you're eating a healthy, high-carb, low-fat vegan diet and living a healthy, balanced lifestyle. So remember, guys and girls, if you're eating healthier, you got more chance of getting someone pregnant or getting pregnant yourself. So take precautions, especially if you're eating a lot of bananas. You will be getting people pregnant because sperm is fueled on fructose. So the more fructose in your diet, you're getting like Michael Phelps swimmers. So be very careful if you're not sterilised or whatever, because there are a lot of fruitarian people out there, raw fooders, they don't do contraceptive methods, and they wonder why they're popping out babies. So you're extremely fertile, say it again, extremely fertile if you're eating a fruitarian high carbohydrate or high carbohydrate vegan diet. If you're eating like an African, bananas, fruits, veggies, rice, beans, sugar, whatever, you're going to be extremely fertile. So take precautions, and I thought I'd add that in there. Thanks for watching.